Good morning. So today we're going to research a little bit more into our shoulders. What I discovered was when I'm sitting and I do lawnmower, newspaper, and wings, that it's different than when I'm in chair pose. And we're going to just keep noticing what's right in our shoulders. And if you're minding your shoulders, mind your shoulders. Okay? So come stand on your mat. Oh, come light your candle. Come squat in front of your candle. It was very cold here last night, wherever you are in the world. It was frosty here last night, so we brought our tomatoes in. The tomatoes were out in the greenhouse. Our potatoes still aren't up. They're under a little cloche, so they're okay. In around a week or two, if it was a frost, we'd have to put a fleece down over our potatoes, whereas now they're okay. So just set your intention for grow. Maybe there's somebody in your candle. Maybe you're in your candle. Nice. Come stand. Come. So just stand in the middle of your mat and then just lift your toes up and down. So very straightforward. Just lift them up and down and feel the feeling of your toes lifting up and down. And then just lift your big toes if you can. I was talking to somebody yesterday in the supermarket and they said lifting their toes was so easy because they had very long toes. I love it. Whereas other people are struggling so much to move their toes and lift the biro. So just today, just lift and drop your big toes if you can, or whatever version of that you do. Okay, so straightforward. So then take your right foot and bring it behind your left. You can hold on to the wall if you need to. And now wiggle your toes. And then see if you can lift your big toes only. So suddenly I have no idea what to do. I'm like, only my big toes. And my mouth starts to help me and my fingers start to help me. Okay, so just do that. Lift your big toes or some version of that. And then the other direction, cross your left foot over behind. You can hold on to the wall if you wish. And then how do you lift all your toes first? Yeah, I can just about do that, yeah. And then your big toes. And feel how like your brain has to work in a really particular way. There's this seeking down into the nervous system, seeking down into sensations like where are my toes and how do I move them? Nice. And then come back. And then touch your thumb and first finger, thumb and second finger, thumb and third finger, and baby finger. And so just kind of tap, 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 tap. And then move your toes at the same time. Tap, 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 tap. And lift your toes up and down. Again, I have to really focus. Maybe you find this very easy. I'm quite challenged by this. Nice, great. So come sit down on your mat. We're gonna just look at our shoulders, okay? So sit down and bring your right hand forward in front of you. Make a fist. You can point your thumb towards the ceiling if you wish, and then just pull it back into lawnmower and feel that, okay? And then reach it forward. Both hands, pull them both back into lawnmower and then reach them forward. So just do that a few times. We're pulling back into lawnmower and then reaching forward. And what muscles or what parts of you engage as you do this? So something the back of my shoulder blades, the deep of my, like this area here up around my shoulders engages, the front of my chest. Nice, just feel that, okay? And then newspaper. So reach your arms out forward and then come into newspaper. And that's different. I bring the backs of my hands together and then newspaper. Oh, what's different about this? For me, there's much more collarbone and chest, so double newspaper, double newspaper. One more time. Go really easy, so I'm doing the action, but I'm not forcing, but I'm really feeling, oh, there is engagement in my chest and I feel really well, okay? Just let that settle. So the next one, so bring your thumb to the front of your chest, so it's like, what are those things? Braces. And then lift your hand up and back and you kind of glide it back. It's kind of a bit diva-ish, okay? Then do the other one, up and back, okay? So you're kind of, I feel like Madonna when I do this. So just feel you're kind of like dancing 1980s style. I just feel kind of swimming backwards. Nice. And then do both. So both hands come up. Nice. And down. And then both hands come up. Nice. And down. Nice. So that's wings. It started out as chicken wings yesterday. And I was like, I can't call a move chicken wings. So then Yosef and I decided wings was okay. So bring your left hand to your knee. Bring your right thumb kind of towards your shoulder and then lift your elbow up and back and then extend your arm back behind you. So I'm holding onto my knee with my left hand. Bend your elbow and bring it back. Do it again. Reach. So find your way. What is your pattern to lift your elbow back and then reach and then come back? One more time. Lift your elbow back. And so I'm totally, all I do is open my arm. Okay. So I'm not moving anymore with my arm straight. Okay. One more time. The other side. Draw your elbow back and then just straighten it. Nice. As always, if you're minding your shoulder, mind your shoulder. And back. And one more time. Back. Cool. So we have lawnmower, we have newspaper, and then we have wings, okay, which turns into extension twists. Let's go forward. So great. So come stand at the front of your mat. Standing tall. Feel your shoulders, feel your whole body. Nice. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor. Just pause there. Wiggle your toes. Nice. Step your right foot back. And just wiggle your toes. Just have a sense of engagement down into your feet. Nice. Step back into a plank. Wiggle your toes. And drop your knees, belly all the way down. Nice. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Look way down the beach. My toes are lifted. My bum is squeezing. And then drop your head, push into your elbows, tuck your toes under, lift your belly. So keeping your knees on the floor means that we move our spine more. Lift your chest. Maybe push into the baby finger side of your hands. Lift your bum, looking towards your navel. Just traveling from one to the other. We've been doing this now 10 days. Are you feeling a difference? One more time. Nice. Push all the way back. Cat pose. Downward dog. Find the length of you, the reach of you. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. And then bring your right foot to where your right knee was. Tap, knee down. And as you do that, round your back. And then arch your back. Round your back. And you can bring your foot behind you if you wish. So your foot is actually pointing towards the ceiling as you arch. And as you round, let your toe touch. Arch, foot lifts. Round, touch the floor. Arch, foot lifts. Round, let your foot land. Help your foot forward. Stretch your back leg. Pause there. Nice. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Pause. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back and wiggle your toes. Nice. Step the right foot back. Wiggle your toes. Feel the strength of your body. It's changing. 10 days of moving deeply into these structural stability. It's amazing. Drop your knees down, lower all the way down. Elbows to the floor. Interlock your fingers. Rise. Tuck your toes under. Push into your elbows. Lift your hips. So traveling from one to the other. One to the other. Nice. One more time. Rise. And then push back. Push all the way back. Push back into a downward dog. And feel the length of you, the stretch of you. Maybe find some stillness just for maybe 3 or 4 breaths. Just deepen into stillness right now. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Bring your left foot to where your left knee was. Tap. And then arching your back, bring your foot behind you. So go slowly. This is stronger into the spine because you're lifting your foot. So only go as far as feels comfortable. Rounding your back, include your shoulders. Arching your back. Use the whole spine. Go slowly. These are progressive practices. The same movement repeated for 28 days will transform you. We don't have to do the biggest movement possible every day. We just have to turn up. Pretty amazing. Let your foot land. Help your foot forward. Stretch your back leg. Just pause there. Nice. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together, reaching up. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. Poof. Okay, so you're going to step back with the left foot. Turn your chest towards the left. Oh, the light is beautiful. Wow. I have like frost here with all the geese on the grass. I have this really beautiful bright orange light on the trees. It's really nice. So bend your left elbow, reach it up towards the ceiling, and then glide your right hand down your right leg. And so feel the strength of your feet. So grip the floor with your feet and feel that your feet are solid as you slide down and then reach really high. So are you noticing a change in this movement as we do it? One more time. Pause on the down and just take 2 or 3 breaths, lengthening into your legs, widening into your arms. Nice. Bend your both elbows, tuck your left elbow into newspaper, and then reach both arms, lengthen up. Bend both, bend your knee, reach. Next time you come down, pause, tuck your elbow in, strengthen into the bending front knee, stretch it into the back leg, let it get longer, deeper. Nice. Turn towards the floor, bring your fist to the floor, pull your elbow back, turn your chest towards the left. So you're rotating the chest and reaching through the shoulder when you're just traveling. Nice. Next time your fist touches the floor, pause there. Really feel the connection into the floor of your fist. Your back leg is really strong. Your elbow is supporting the weight of your torso. And breathing down into your belly. Feel the depth of you. That sense of the repetition of the practice is really allowing us to connect and know these poses as we develop within them. Bring your left hand flat to the floor, turn your back toes, drop your knee to the floor. So this is where that whole work we were doing with shoulders came in. So now our torso is not in the same way. All the muscles at the back of my body are really strong right now. And so when I was sitting upright, it was different. So really listen to your shoulder. This is where it all goes wonky for your shoulder. So pull your elbow back into lawnmower and then bring your elbow forward towards your right knee and then just find the pathway really slowly, where you pull your elbow back and your elbow's pointing towards the ceiling. And then slowly, maybe, reach your arm up towards the ceiling. And your pathway will be different than mine. And it's allowing that we are all different. And at any given day, we have to listen in different ways. Nice. Drop your hand to the floor or to your knee. Lift your back knee and then turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Water whooshing. And as you water whoosh now, you're going to start turning more towards the place where your hand is reaching. So I'm starting to turn my feet as I go and reach my hand across. So it feels much more like a reaching, you lunge kind of thing. Water whooshing. Nice. Bring both hands forward. Pause there. Nice. Bring both hands towards the front of your mat. Step forward. As you step forward, let your foot float for just a moment. Maybe try take your hands off the floor. Maybe just let them hover. Nice. Bring both feet together. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. And then reach your hands behind you and come into no chair. Find your chair. Nice. Rising up, reach your arms up, squeeze through your bum. Push your hips a little bit forward as you reach up. Nice. This time bring your left elbow to your left knee. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. And then bring your elbow forward towards your right knee. And again, find the pathway. Where is the pathway where your elbow travels back? Let it be different. Be creative. Go, oh, there it is. And then don't open your arm. Pull your shoulder backwards a little bit more. So really engage down into the spine as you do this. Nice. Bring your elbow down. Stand up. Pause. Super cool. Step back with your right foot. Feet are 3.5 foot wide. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Feet are strong and steady into the floor. Tuck your right elbow in. Reach it up towards the ceiling. And glide down your leg. And back up again. So what's changing as you do this? I notice that my legs are really getting more engaged as I do this. They're understanding, oh, I stand in this pose. That sounds pretty straightforward, but it's always amazing when my legs know it, not my head. Also, my torso feels like it's changing as I learn the movement. Pause when you're down next time. Really long into your arms, strong into your legs. Breathing. Nice. Bend both elbows, bend your front knee, squeeze down, and then rise. Down, squeeze your elbow into newspaper. Rise. Squeeze down, elbow into newspaper, pause there. So I really feel there's something on the side of my ribs that engages when I pull into newspaper. It feels very clarifying in how I map my rib cage. Now turn and bring your fist to the floor. Newspaper, twist. Down, fist to the floor. Newspaper, twist. Nice, one more time. Down, newspaper, twist. Next time your fist touches the floor, pause there. Really push it down. Feel fierce. Nice. Turn your back toe. Bring your hand flat. Turn your back toe. Drop your knee to the floor. So pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Nice. And then bring your elbow forward towards your left knee. And then slowly, how do you travel back so that you're keeping your shoulders safe? Nice. And just pause there. Maybe reach your arm up, maybe not. But really engage into the back of your shoulder as you do this. How do you keep yourself safe in this movement? Adapting, changing, adjusting, being creative. Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring your hand to your knee. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Water whooshing. So as I whoosh, I reach as far as I can, and I'm up onto the toe. So as my right hand reaches, I'm up onto the toe of my right foot. And I'm really inspired to lengthen through the waist and the rib cage. And then just traveling. Nice. One more time each side. It's amazing how it feels like everything's changing as we repeat them. It's really cool. Great. Reach your hands forward and pause. Nice. Walk your feet towards the front. Turn your feet towards the front of your mat. And then step forward. Let your right foot float. Maybe have your hands on the floor. Maybe see if you can lift your hands off the floor. But they're there. You can touch them. You can use them for balance. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. And bring your right elbow down to your right knee. From here, bring your fingers to the front of the left shoulder and slowly turn your chest. So you turn your head and chest first, and then you start to seek where your elbow will go, and just pause there, really feeling the back of your body opening and strengthening. Super job. Both elbows to your knees, and then come lie on your back. All the way down. Reach your arms wide, and just land. Notice your breath. We did it again. Awesome job. Another wonderful yoga class in the morning or the evening or whenever you're doing this. Bring your hands to your belly, your diaphragm, the front of the rib cage, the front of your chest, or your face, or the sides of your neck, or the back of your head. For me now, the back of my head went, oh, that's just gorgeous. So find it's like there's an inner reaching when I hold the right place. And it's like, oh, that's just right. Just holding and settling. We'll just take a minute to settle. Letting your breath deepen into your belly. I can hear bird song, the sound of the fire beside me, the snoring of Chico, the sound of the fridge in the kitchen. Nice. So stay here as long as you like. Reach your arms out, reach your legs out, and just rest. It's Saturday morning. Maybe take an extra few minutes just to settle. Those of you who are, I sent you an email, the club, or whatever we're going to call it, the members club. Those of you who contribute, got a meditation there a few weeks ago, but just the beginning of Grow. So you could do a relaxation if you wanted to. Just lie there and do the 6 minutes of relaxation. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. So have a great day, guys. And great. I'll see you all tomorrow. So as always, it's amazing when people contribute. It's how we will continue this beyond the 1st or the 30th or the 28th of July. That's when I've committed to a year of yoga. So yeah, let's make this a thing that continues. So €10. And yeah, PayPal, Revolut, Patreon, info@norther.com if you want any information about anything randomly, or if you want to be included on our newsletter. So have a wonderful day. I hope you're doing things that resource you, things that bring you joy. Great. Be well, be awesome, be you. Bye.